I used to think that alcohol helped me cope, but what it was doing to my body actually shocked me. Sleep was awful, my mood swings were out of control, and my anxiety was through the roof. The decision to stop drinking healed me in ways that I could never imagine. Hey, I'm Sonia, and I am here to share my story. Hopefully, it'll help somebody, help another woman out there that has gone through or is going through the same thing. And just to let you know, I'm not sharing any kind of medical advice or providing that medical advice. I'm just here to help. So I drank to numb my feelings. I drank to help my anxiety. I drank to help my depression. I drank to bring myself out of my shell because I was shy and quiet and um, thought it was helping me. And it did for a while. It helped bring me out of my shell. It helped me numb feelings and what I thought was helping my anxiety and depression, but learning later that it wasn't actually helping, but it was making it worse. I thought alcohol helped me sleep. I thought alcohol helped my stress of being a single mom. I would drink in the evenings after I would put my son to bed because I had a long, stressful day and I deserved it. I thought that it did help me sleep, but I would drink and pass out and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, sick in my stomach and hungover, and having to get up that day to go to work, be the mom that I was supposed to be, the single mom, and all the while not wanting to do anything for that day, not having the energy to be the mom, not having the energy or the motivation to have to work that full time job that I did. I couldn't wait to go to bed the next day. I always thought when I woke up, well, I'm not drinking tonight. This is, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. But would get to the evening and after I put my son to bed was still stressed out and would drink again. And it was just a vicious cycle. I thought that it was helping, and it actually wasn't. I would wake up in the morning after a night of drinking, try to get myself ready for work. I'd be in the bathroom, putting my makeup on, and not being able to look in the mirror directly at myself, to look at my eyes because I was so ashamed from drinking the night before. But what I learned is that, especially in midlife, we process alcohol differently. Our bodies are a lot different. Our hormones are different. The alcohol and our hormonal shifts at this age, it affects night sweats. It affects hot flashes. I remember getting up and, in the mornings trying to get my son ready for school, and I would be having terrible hot flashes and I would be sick and it was just awful. And I thought, my gosh, this menopause is just terrible. But the alcohol just increased that effect. I thought it was helping the moods and the anxiety and depression, and it was not. I was on medication for anxiety, depression, and wondered why it didn't work, wondered why it wasn't helping me until after I quit drinking and the medications started working and my anxiety and depression was so much better. My mood swings, I tried to be a single mom and to be the best person I could be, but I would just fly off the handle at times and finally realized that it was the alcohol that was affecting those moods and things, and it wasn't good. I was trying to work a full-time job and raise my son, and I was not motivated to do anything. My work, uh, I had a career for, 25 years, and I was good at what I did, but I was just not motivated to do it. And my work product was suffering because of that. And at one point, I finally realized that, okay, this is a problem. My liver enzymes were over the roof. My anxiety and depression was getting pretty bad, and I just knew that I needed to change. My mother was sick and she had passed away, and I knew I would just cry. I would sob with that grief, that terrible feeling of losing her. And I knew for my mental health and my depression that I needed to stop drinking. I needed to deal with those feelings of grief. I needed to start healing my body. And I thought, I continue drinking like this, and this is going to affect my son for the rest of his life. If something happens to me, and I am not around anymore, my son would be devastated. And for a number of reasons, I knew it was time to quit. I went online searching for help. I told my doctor I had a problem, and she suggested going to meetings. I found a women's group online and found out that there was a local meeting that I could go to. I reached out for help and I found it, and was more comfortable in a smaller group setting and online and talking to women, and discovered that there was actually women out there that were very similar to me, had the same problems. I thought that I was alone. I thought I was the only one. And I'm sure at times you do too. You're not alone. And this is something that you can get help for. Just reach out and ask for help. And there are people out there that will welcome you in and help you. I went to counseling. I had gone to counseling for years and never told my counselor that I had a problem. And once I started talking about it, I started to feel better. I started to journal every day. Meditation helps. Just ask for help, and people are there for you. People are so kind and welcoming. And it just makes you feel like you're not alone. You are not alone. There are other women out there with the same problem, and you can't do this alone. So what I suggest is finding support. Just acknowledge that you have a problem and think about it. Think about asking for help. Reach out for help. Go online and search for groups and ask for help. Let me know if you're going through this same situation. If you're sober, let me know what helps. And if you're not sober and you have questions or you feel like you need help, please reach out. Reach out to groups online, or reach out to me in the comments and just let me know. And I would love to hear where you're at. I invite you to watch my prior video where I talk about how I thought alcohol helped me until I got sober. And I'll see you next time.